Long time ago, an old man called Scrooge. His face never looked good. He looked as fierce as a lion, so nobody wanted to talk with him, even close to him. All his neighbors were curious about that and always discussed things together. One day, when Mr. Scrooge went outside, his neighbors gathered together again. At that time, one skinny man passed this village called George. He saw a crowd and closed it there. One of them said, Mr. Scrooge always looked very unhappy and fierce too. An old man said, Yes, none of us have courage to talk with him. I was so afraid of him whenever I saw him. But why did he always like that? A little girl asked. Suddenly, George said loudly, I know. Huh? Everyone was shocked and stared at George. 3 years ago, Mr. Scrooge had a business partner called Jacob Marley. They always drank wine when they have a business talk. They met once each day. It can say their relationship was better than their friends. But one day, Jacob Marley died very suddenly, and Mr. Scrooge's business income was greatly reduced. This may why he chose to live in village. How do you know that? A woman asked. Because I am Jacob Marley's friend's poor bro. He died by sudden death, and George laughed. Did he say will? A woman asked. Everyone shook their head. I think he said something was logical, a boy said, but a normal person won't be very unhappy and live in a village. It doesn't make sense. Not to mention he is just Mr. Scrooge's business partner whose friend. Maybe just his guest, a man said. Suddenly, an old woman said. George said, maybe it's true. Everyone looked at her and said with one voice, George, do you mean the guy who have just come? Who have just came? Yes, it's him, she said. I was Scrooge's ex-wife. Many years ago, I got married to Scrooge. We lived together for a period of time. He was a very cheerful man before Mr. Jacob Marley died. Now we divorced and he always showed this face. So why did he move the village to live? The little girl asked. The, the little girl said, I don't know, but I guess people his but I guess because his business gives him pleasure and he wants to be relaxed before gone. But why are you here? The boy asked. Because I have some job here. I can't say anymore that I should leave now. See you. Mr. Scrooge seems to have so many relatives and friends. We can always meet someone who knows him. The man said, "Yes, but Mr. Scrooge always looks very unhappy. Guys, if we really want to know the truth, I think we should follow him," said the woman. "Let me do it," the boy shouted. "No, you can't. It's too dangerous. I think it can let me to do it," the man said. "Thanks so much," the woman said.